In this ancient flicker, we find Oswald, clerk at the new Old Lumpark Hotel, proposing torridly to Mabel, the beautiful bookkeeper. He shows her his investment book, every cent he's got invested in amalgamated garbage cans. Being sentimental where a sound investment is concerned, Mabel agrees. Veteran moviegoers will recognize the pretty bookkeeper as Mabel Norman, destined to become one of the screen's greatest comedians. But Oswald's happiness is as short as his margin. A telegram from his broker informs him that the bottom has dropped out of amalgamated garbage cans. What a mess. But Oswald takes the news well. To look at him, you'd never know he'd been wiped out. He looks more like he'd been run out. Just then, a wealthy fungus salesman leaves a wad of money to be deposited in the hotel safe. This gives Oswald a pretty original idea for a way to get rich quick. With the working day over, Mabel bids a gay good night to the overwrought and overdrawn Oswald, never guessing the evil plan he has in mind. Coast is clear. No, he can't bring himself to do it. Well, maybe he'll force himself a little. But in her boudoir, Mabel finds among her papers the broker's telegram to Oswald. The news is enough to make her decide to break her engagement immediately, not forgetting to first cover her emotions. Mabel's worst suspicions are all too true. Oswald is hard at work on his application for the Crook of the Month Club. He's taken the fungus salesman's money, and he's glad. This is better than the stock market, and no amount of pleading is any good. In fact, some of it is pretty bad. Meanwhile, the fungus salesman suffers from insomnia. Maybe counting money will help him sleep. Mabel has either convinced Oswald he's wrong, or else his hay fever is back. At any rate, the money will be returned to the safe. The salesman demands that his money be handed over pronto. And if shifty eyes mean anything, Oswald's eyes have just shifted into seconds. But as Oswald fumbles around with the safe, quick-thinking Mabel distracts the salesman. While she tells him the burlap bag he's wearing has the new look, Oswald unsteals the money. Well, that was a narrow squeak. The salesman has his money, Oswald has his honor, and Mabel has Oswald, which makes her the heavy loser. Oswald carries with him to his room a great and lasting lesson. He's learned how valuable a woman's love can be and how dangerous a salesman's insomnia. Oswald is a changed man. But how changed can he get? Siesta time in a little town near the Mexican border, and Captain I.Q. Snodgrass of the U.S. Cavalry arrives on leave. It isn't long before a local senorita, Tortilla by name, catches his eye, and no wonder, for she is Miss Jumping Bean of 1909. A few short weeks later, they're happily married and living in Tortilla's flat. But it seems that Captain Snodgrass has received a letter that morning that he hasn't told his bride about. He must report to Cavalry headquarters at once. Torn between love and duty, he makes a decision in which Tortilla comes in a poor second. And Snodgrass, who can make up his mind almost as quickly as he can pack a bag, is off to see an army about a horse, if he can get the door open. Things happen fast along the border, but some evenings Tortilla gets to wondering whatever became of that nice gringo-type fellow. A bunch of horse thieves at work, and the last one in is a rotten egg. In fact, it's It's I.Q. Snodgrass, Jr., grown into repulsive manhood and, like his father, a follower of the horses. At Cavalry headquarters, who is selected to go south to break up the horse thief ring? None other than Captain I.Q. Snodgrass. What a coincidence. A heavily camouflaged sentry guards the secret hiding place of the horse gang, while Snodgrass's cavalry cautiously sneaks up for the attack. Snodgrass Jr. flees from the scene. He deserves to be shot, and not just for horse stealing either. Junior comes home to his mother, Tortilla, who, after 20 years, has aged ungracefully. He tells her he's been horsing around. The troops are after him, and he's plenty hot right now. So he hides in the fireplace. That's logical. No one would ever think of looking for him there, and besides, 275 days till Christmas. Well, they finally recognize each other, and Snodgrass does the biggest take ever recorded. But this is no time for pleasantries, and Tortilla quickly tips him off that it's his own son he's after. Now, one of the soldiers wants to inspect the chimney. Quickly, I.Q. Sr. orders him back to rank. Will he give his son away? And if he did, would anyone take him? Once again, Captain Snodgrass is torn between love and beauty. Junior always said they'd look up to him someday. No, Snodgrass reports. There's nothing up there but an old soot. Not saying who's in it. Back in his tent, Snodgrass wrestles with his conscience for the best 2 falls out of 3. Right now, it's anybody's fight. A great decision has been reached. Snodgrass returns to the scene of the crime and gets a warm welcome from his family. Captain I.Q. is no longer with the cavalry, he tells them. Not only has he resigned his commission, but just to show what a glutton for punishment he is, he's decided to go back to his family. But Junior isn't getting stuck if he can help it. Naturally, it all turns out for the worst, and the moral is, never look a stolen horse in the mouth. It may be somebody's father.